My first therapist told me I might not have experienced depression in my childhood because I was self therapying myself. Like I was being my own therapist. I definitely made up a word or two in there. But essentially, I was like navigating life on my own, so to speak. And I really underestimated like the power of journaling and how it like basically saved my life um, throughout my childhood. Before I continue, welcome to Her Journal Lounge, a space, a community, and experience to prioritize your wellness. My name is Vanessa. I am the founder and journal advocate here at Her Journal Lounge, and this is my story. Where am I getting that from, y'all? Like, what show was that on? What show was it? Let me know in the comments. All right, so as I build this channel, I figured the best place to restart is with my journal story. And I have pulled out all of my, like literally all of my journals. Oh my gosh. I just didn't know that this, oh, let me put my mic, because we're not going to do this. We can't do this. Don't die on me like the other one did, okay? Who would have thought a birthday gift? Literally, I just thought it was this like cute little jazzy, literally it says jazzy on their like notebook, that this birthday gift would be so life-changing. Like literally, like look at me, look what I'm doing with my life right now. I am building a business around journaling and prioritizing wellness through journaling and other self-care practices. Like how, like what? This little girl right here, would have never thunk it. Would have never thought of it. And like just to imagine, like these were all once blank pages and they're filled with so much of me now. And so I'm just, wow. I'm just grateful for the journey. And since 96, 12/23/96, I have had a space to celebrate my wins. Ooh, I'm just seeing something on the back here. Aww. It says Lisa Lee and Jennifer are my best friends. Cute. Since December 23rd, 1996, I have been able to have a space where I can celebrate the wins, agonize the losses, cuss out my parents without getting in trouble, dream the dreams, play MASH rap. I'm definitely aging myself on that one. Create fantasies, write down memorable recaps. It has definitely been fun rereading some of my like high school journals and like going through memories that I have completely forgotten about. And I have written a lot of unsent letters and poems. The poem part is like tripping me out, but like I had to recognize, like, I would read some of the stuff that I wrote and I'd be like, yes, sis, that was deep. So if you'd like, stick around till the end and I might create a virtual stage for a little spoken word. But you know, if you're interested, I am about to embarrass the shit out of myself is basically what I'm telling you if you stay till the end. And in 2005, I wrote my last entry. In 2005, I wrote my last entry. Literally, I wrote, I'm going to start a new, I'm going to start a new notebook for college. This will be interesting. Spoiler alert. I did not start a new notebook. And I blame Facebook. I'm just saying, do the math, check the timeline. I said 2005. I know I should take accountability, but I'm not. I'm going to blame Facebook. And I'm sticking to it. I am sticking to it. It's Facebook's fault, okay? 2005. Anyways, I just used a different platform to journal, I guess. But no, it wasn't the same. And so when my life hit rock bottom in 2014, when I called off my engagement, I felt a whisper. I heard a whisper that reminded me of a space where I felt free and I could process thought, and it was journaling. Um, I know now that that whisper was the Holy Spirit, who does not get enough credit. It really was like a reminder that not only was journaling all of the things that I had just described, but it was the place that I got to have conversations with God, like raw, vulnerable, imperfect conversations with God. And back in 2014, which would be, this is 96 to 2005. And in 2014, I picked up the pen again, and I haven't stopped writing since. Literally, this is my current journal here at the bottom. And this is, let me make sure I'm quoting the right date. Yep, October 1, 2014 to right now, let's say, what's today? I'm recording this on February 1, 25, and I think I journaled on the 30th last. So, yeah, all my life, right here. Whew. This may seem like a lot. Maybe it doesn't seem like enough. I don't know. But I will say I don't write every single day or every single week. And sometimes not even every single month. I noticed though that part of like those month-long gaps in particular. So I, for a very long time, was a negative writer. It was like journaling was my space to let out the frustrations, anger, kind of what is associated as negative emotions. And I have to thank my new therapist. Well, she's not new. She's been around for about 5 years, but I just want to distinguish she different than the therapist I was talking about at the different. She's very different. Thank God. I mean, no hate to the first one. I'm still, whatever. That's a whole other story for another day. Not right now. And so she has really helped me kind of balance out how I'm writing, how I'm talking to myself in my journals. Cause I didn't say it. Damn. What is going on with my nose? She really helps me to start talking nice to myself in my journals. I didn't say it earlier, but journaling is also where I do a lot of judging, judging of others and definitely of myself. And so she has really helped me kind of find that balance, and whether we want to have that debate about diaries and journals and what have you. At the end of the day, they're all really great memory keepers. And when I look back on my life, I want to be able to see the full picture and not just like the angry and frustrated and annoyed version of myself. So my journal style is straight freestyle. Almost all of these are blank pages, like no prompts or anything like that. My current therapist actually told me that a lot of people need some type of guidance for that level of self-reflection, and like this brain stay on. So like we don't have no issues there. I got a lot to write about. You don't even got to prompt me. And even talking with one of my cousins, he was saying he was even surprised. He was like, well, you don't have any prompts in your journals? And I'm like, no, I just off the dome. I'm just saying. But it isn't that I've never used prompts. I definitely do use like devotionals and books and, other sources of prompts. But actually purchasing like a journal that already includes prompts isn't something that I typically gravitate towards. There's actually 2 journals that I don't have out here. I haven't used them yet, but they're prompted. And I've had them for a while. I ain't even gonna front. So, I mean, that's just my style. And having started this business and, providing prompts, it has helped me to be that like resource for others to use prompts. And this feels like a really good time to just put in a quick plug that if you head over to herjournallounge.com and sign up for the email list, you'll receive a free journal kit to get you started. And you'll receive from me every Sunday journal prompts. It's my reminder to you to pause and reflect. This is my faith pile. This journal is prompted, had prompts in it, and this is just me being super anal about the order. And then this one is also prompted as well. Well, real quick, let's do a plug for these folks. So this one is from Dynamic Catholic. This is Best Lent Ever. Me and my homegirl, my spiritual homegirl, we do Lent. We oftentimes do Lent devotionals together. And so in 2019, I had purchased this for the both of us, and we used that because we were using Dynamic Catholic's Lent series on their website. Really, really good stuff. We had to take a break from it, but depending on the year, it can be really, really good. And then 100 Days of Believing Bigger by Marshawn Evans Daniels. Read her book, have her book, and also have her pass along prompts that I don't be passing along because I just keep it for myself. I know it's bad, but those two are prompted. The rest are also blank pages. And these right here, these are the real ones. These are the MVPs. These are the ride or dies. They get everything from Ratchet to Jesus and back to Ratchet. Like, they get it all. So that's usually I'll have two going at the same time. I'll use like devotionals. This also has sermon notes in it. And that's how I kind of use this pile. So like I said, as we rebuild this channel, I am looking forward to also trying new journaling styles. I know I just shared what my style is, but just like Black people, journaling is not a monolith. And so if there is a type of journaling practice that you want us to explore, let me and the community know in the comments, and let's try it together. Like, that's what this space is about. Life hasn't been perfect just because I picked up the pen again. Adulting is a lot. Like, little Vanessa really didn't understand. Like, it is ghetto here. Like, ghetto. I think actually, I had did some markers, but maybe that'll be another. Let me see because I didn't, last night I read something and I was like, baby girl, I can't wait until I'm 14. My whole life will change. First of all, as you get to know me, and if I read more snippets of my journals and stuff like that, I'm dramatic up in here. Like, it is a whole full-on production up in these journals. My whole life will change. One, I'll watch soaps. I was fussing, just to give a little context, I was fussing because my mama wouldn't let me watch my soap operas. Oh, man. And now I'm 13 at this point. So 1, I'll watch soaps without getting in trouble. 2, I'll be more mature. 3, because 14 is maturity. 3, I'll be in high school. Facts. 4, I'll be in Florida. Didn't happen. We were supposed to move. We didn't move. 5, I'll have a job. I can't wait. I just can't wait. I will be a new beginning when I'm 14. Whatever I did in the past will be forgotten. Yep. My real teen years will begin. I will win at the science fair too. We had cheap judges. What? Anyways, I don't know about that last part, but Lil Vanessa is ghetto here. And you did watch the soaps. Like I said, you did move to Florida. You did go to high school. And you didn't win the science fair. We didn't even like science. So, like, I don't even know where that came from. Maybe you used to like science. I didn't know that or didn't remember that. But I will give you credit, little Vanessa. You did give us a gift. This journaling experience has truly been a life-changing gift. And for that, I am grateful. I now have a space to continue to celebrate wins, to delve deeper into my faith, to reflect on losses, to give my parents grace now, to continue to dream the dreams, manifest my future. I still write some fantasies in here. There are still unwritten letters or unsent letters, I should say, and we got bars in here too. Um, so yeah, I thank my 11-year-old self for continuing the practice, and I thank Jenny for giving me a birthday gift that has truly changed my life. All right, so I had taken some notes beforehand, and I want to make sure, like this part, I want to make sure I capture all of it. So I will be looking down. So I want to pay it forward. I want to share this gift, especially right now, the way black women are tired, and we can use journaling to help us rest. Like this whole, like we can't just turn a switch and just be at rest. Like I feel like take off the superwoman cape and just rest, sis, and all of that. And it's just this, like right now we are getting bombarded with a lot of like rest, 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 rest. And I 100% agree, but it doesn't just happen. It really doesn't. And so we have been holding in so much. Like how are you, like, okay, this isn't in here, but it's like, I'm a heavy sleeper. I could probably sleep through a fire alarm. However, I can't go to sleep. Like I like if I'm already asleep and the fire alarm goes off, I might sleep through that shit. But like if I'm not asleep yet and the fire alarm is going off, it's gonna be a lot harder for me to go to sleep. And that's what I feel about this whole like be at rest. Just rest is. You know, people being in the comments about like, aren't we resting? And like it's not that simple to just turn it off. But let me get back to the script. um, we have been holding in a lot: voices, silence, abilities, questions, lies told, etc., etc., etc. The pen and paper empowers us in so many ways to go deep within ourselves and be in tune with her, validating her experience. So showing up in this world is terrible, even when there's chaos around us. And spa day vibes, like this is really why I want us to journal and like process stuff, because like the external self-care that we'll do for ourselves, I don't want that to get lost the moment we leave the parking lot. And then we're wondering like, why do I feel like I need a massage 2 days later or a week later? And her journal lounge is a space and community to come back to her whenever you need to. Consider it like a pathway to rest, like the couch rest before the bed rest, like that good nap on the couch before we like get our good night's sleep at night. All right, I'm off my soapbox. That's it. And we wrapping it up. First, if you are still here, thank you. Um, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and consider that your yes to either starting or continuing on your wellness journey. And then let us know in the comments where you are in your journal journey. Yes, in your journal journey. Tongue twister. Sis, if you don't comment, I don't know that you're here. Like, let us know. We want to love on you. So comment where you're at. It doesn't matter what stage. And then before you go, don't forget, grab your free journal kit and get subscribed to the weekly emails. Again, as your investment to reminding yourself to pause and reflect. So like I promised earlier, if you would like, you could stick around and I will give you a little spoken word. But if you're like, I'm good, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Welcome to her journal lounge. I can't stop. I'm being silly. Okay. We are going to go with an actual poem to get us started. I wish I had a mic stand. So y'all be nice to 14. When was this? March. I might have been 15. 15-year-old Vanessa. Be nice to her. Well, yeah. Let's be nice. Let's be nice to coming to the stage. 15-year-old Vanessa. This one is entitled Dream Boy. It is so cringy, y'all. Okay. Be nice to her. I just said be nice. To the one I love, to all that understand me, for all up above, for everything to just be. The day I will never forget when you looked me in my eyes and said you loved me. To see your beautiful face when you laugh, talk, or sleep. I would keep it in a case, something so rich and so deep. You would hold me near, never wanting to let go. Leaving was my only fear. You would never say no, for this dream has come to an end. Time for us to let go. So if we meet again, to continue our love that will always grow. As I open my eyes to see you not near, the dream has died. Leaving was my only fear. To see the one I love gone, for our love was nothing like a toy. Now everything has been done. You will always be in my heart, my little dream boy. I blame R&B for that. We was listening to songs we had no business listening to. What I know about a dream boy? What I know about a dream boy? Oh my gosh. My mama go kill me. I didn't talk about this in the actual episode, but I will use my notes from time to time, my Google Notes. And so let me pull one from there. And then I think I have one more from the journal. And we'll call it a show. I don't know. How do people end poetry slams? All right. Let me get into the right account. You would have thought I was prepared. This is the one that I was like, oh, I'm a poet. Oh, that would be a good one too. This one's titled Giving Thanks. The desire to say I love you is really a thirst to say thank you. It's a 3-word package, a way to share my deepest, sincerest, most vulnerable appreciation for not just your being, but your being in my life. A way to tell you how deeply you mean to me. It's not just this lifetime, but the last one and even the next one. That's not on any delusional shit, and I get that I don't remember the last time we met, but I knew you. I know you. And you know me. You knew me. Our encounter is what we call chance in this lifetime, but it was just a reconnection from the last lifetime. Something so familiar. You are familiar in the most unfamiliar way. Our encounter is what we call chance in this last lifetime, but it was just a reconnection from the last lifetime. Something so familiar. You are familiar in the most unfamiliar way. My heart knew you before. Our soul has done this dance before, and we have gotten closer this lifetime. Oh, we're going to end with this one. I know which one this one is. This is more, like I mentioned, I have a lot of unwritten or unsent letters. This one could not have been sent. I guess I could have sent it somewhere, but this letter is for someone who's not here anymore. So, thank you, Martin Luther King Jr., for your courage even in your silent fear. We haven't found another quite like you, and maybe we never will, but as long as there is a little you in each of us, I know we can make it. This is greater than us, than me. I am forever grateful, even in my ungratefulness, as I am reminded in this film your great strength, courage, and resiliency. And furthermore, I am reminded that I come from a long line of greats, Black people, I had to emphasize that, who, as stated in the movie, created this civilization. I am already prepared. King, your name represents not only you, but the leaders in your circle, the leaders in other circles that fought for the movement, unspoken heroes who were on the front lines, who were beaten and murdered. So I can sit in Ashley Park, fearless, although aware of the possibilities. I thank you, and it seems that we have I thank you, and it seems that we have taken many steps back. I am confident we are engaging with, I don't know what these words I'm trying to say. I thank you, and it seems that we have taken many steps back, but I am confident we are engaging with our talents, skills, educations, positions to move the movement forward. I think I'm ready. It's time. I picked a perfect day to see Selma as we celebrate your birthday. Happy birthday, Dr. King. On this day, you was already chosen. The United States of America will be forever indebted to you and our great, beautiful Black people. It is possible. Thank you for attending tonight's Her Journal Lounge Poetry Slam, Poetry Night. Just a bunch of words from past journals that I just like try to make all poetic and shit. So, all right. If you are really still here, thank you. I hope at minimum this made you laugh. It's a little uncomfortable for me, but also hilarious for me at the same time. I'm trying to be silly here on YouTube as well, because that is all a part of our wellness journey. Tap into ourselves, tap into that younger version of ourselves, that fearless version of ourselves, imagine, be creative. And I think that's what this space, this content creation generation era that we're in allows us to tap into if we're willing to be like kids again. So, all right, till the next one. Peace.